Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and welcome to the Dr. Yasser Altaf YouTube channel. Today we will start a series of general knowledge related to general science. General science is one of the compulsory units in any competitive exam, and you may find it with a variety of names. For example, in CSS, it is General Knowledge Paper 1 and called General Science and Ability, while in AJKPSC, Everyday Science may be used as its name. Nevertheless, it is the part of various general ability or job related exams, therefore, it may not be ignored. In today's discussion, we'll try to solve the MCQs of the AJKPSC General Ability Test conducted in 2016. So, the first question in that paper was speed of light is. If you have a basic knowledge of science, you would know that the correct answer is 300,000 kilometer per second. Or if we talk about meter per second unit, it will be 3 into 10 raised to power 8. The next question was X-rays was discovered by, and the correct answer is Roentgen A. Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen conducted a series of experiments for about 6 weeks and first ever reported the discovery of X-rays in December 1895. The third question was, the fluid part of blood is known as plasma, platelets, blood cells, none of these. And the correct answer is plasma. Our body has a connective tissue called blood, and the fluid part in that connective tissue is plasma, which is 55% in total, and it contains water, minerals and proteins. And the second cellular part is 45% of the total blood, and that contains red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. The next question is, nucleus of an atom has blank charge, negative or positive? And the correct answer would be positive, because nucleus of an atom has protons and neutrons. We know that neutrons carry no charge while protons are positively charged. Therefore, as a whole, nucleus would be positively charged. The next question is, heat flows in how many ways? And the correct answer would be 3 ways. Heat transfer may be possible in these 3 ways, namely conduction, convection and radiation. Conduction is the heat transfer through direct contact, where a hotter body transfers its heat to the colder one. In convection, heat transfer becomes possible through the movement of fluids. For example, our body regulates its temperature through the circulation of blood, which is a fluid. Then radiation is the heat transfer through the emission of electromagnetic waves. When an emitting body emits electromagnetic waves, it transfers its thermal energy to the target body, and the temperature of that target body will be raised. The next question is, total number of chambers in a human heart are? And the correct answer would be 4. If you see the human heart, which is on the right side in this slide, and thankfully I took this picture from freepeak.com, we can see that there are 4 chambers, right atrium, left atrium, and the 2 lower ones called right ventricle and left ventricle. The next question is, transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called? And the correct answer would be pollination. If we see these yellow colored capped filaments, which are the male reproductive parts of flower, they are responsible for the production of pollen grains, and pollen grains get transferred on the green colored part which is having a stigma on the top, and style and the ovary. So this is the female reproductive part. So the transfer of pollen grains from male reproductive parts to the female reproductive ones is called pollination. The next question is, overconsumption of fossil fuels resulted in water pollution, air pollution, soil degradation, extinction. And the correct answer is air pollution. Although overconsumption of fossil fuels first caused the production of greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide, which is related to the environmental pollution, or rather more appropriately air pollution, but then later on they may cause acid rain as well. The next question is, forests produce nitrogen, hydrogen, helium or oxygen? And the correct answer would be oxygen. This is on the right side is the reaction for photosynthesis, where carbon dioxide and water combine to form glucose, and oxygen is produced as a byproduct. Then the final question would be, common salt is known as potassium chloride, hydrogen chloride, sodium chloride or none of these. So common salt which we use at home is the answer C, sodium chloride. Thank you very much.